flip. Can you do that?
I'd like to do it for you, but I actually injured my pelvis a couple of weeks ago, so that's off the card stage.
Having laid waste to so many, you'd think that with her fitness and his 6'3" frame, this would be a couple not to be messed with. Kevin Sorbo would like to think that too.
Give me my friend back or eternity ends now.
It doesn't matter what country I'm in. If I go to a pub, I think if I'm there too long, there will be at least one or two guys that want to come up and, you know, have a little yarn with you. And it's like, oh, you're the Hercules guy, aren't you? You think you're tough. And you just got to explain, it's just a show, and I'm just an actor. I don't think I'm the strongest man in the world, and I don't think I'm half God.
Xena and Hercules have conquered the known world, reaching more than 60 countries, including Russia and Iran. At some point or other, they have each claimed the title of the most watched television show in the world, having knocked off both Baywatch and Star Trek.
40, 41, 40 twice, $50, 51.
Then there's the fans, the lookalikes, and the wannabes.
Can I help anybody?
There are conventions. There's an endless array of merchandise and a tangle of websites. It seems like a never-ending success story. But the question is, why?
It's sort of mind candy in a way, you know? You got the female factor going on. I mean, a friend of mine called it Baywatch BC one time, but I think we've got a little bit more going for it than Baywatch does. The special effects, the fight scenes, the humor, I just think there's a lot of fun things about the show.
How do you know that one of these swords and a scabbard, like this one, went for $31,000 in America the other day?
Really?
We went to this convention. Which I shouldn't tell anybody that because they keep getting nicked and it's a bit of a problem for us.
No, can I borrow one?
No, you can have this one.
Oh, this is a rubber one.
Because you can't be trusted with the real thing, I'm afraid, Charles.
Curiously enough, Xena's cult popularity is partly due to the support of the gay and lesbian community. They find subtext and hidden meaning in the show because Xena has a best friend, Gabrielle, played by actress Renee O'Connor. The two characters hang out together like some prehistoric Thelma and Louise. Their relationship has inspired a new word, dicon, dyke icon.
Well, what's really going on is it's two women travelling through society without husbands, I guess, and that led to all sorts of speculation, which we didn't pick up on until well into the first series when I think the lesbian community in New York first hooked on to it as being characters they could relate to. But I think we're all kind of over that. We're very happy for our audience to make up their mind.
Safely back in our own time zone, Lucy is in fact married to Rob, her executive producer. By bringing his action heroes to New Zealand, Rob Tappert has created a sizable industry. At any time, up to 600 people are employed on the sets alone. As well, there's designers, artists and sculptors. Spend a morning in the workshops and you're amazed at what comes out of here. It's a tailor's, an armoury, even a morgue, a particularly gruesome one.
Must have been a hell of a party. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
This is how it starts, you see.
But for all the work behind the scenes, the greatest homegrown success story would have to be Lucy Lawless.
I've got kids from our next door class coming up to me and go, "Is your mum Xena?" "Yes, it is."
Thanks to Xena, Lucy is now listed among New Zealand's richest. She lives in a multi-million-dollar Georgian mansion in Auckland with Rob and Daisy.
How do you cope with great wealth? Because I read in the financial papers that you're woman number 2 in New Zealand.
Really? Who's woman number 1?
Dame Kerry.
Who's number 3?
I don't know.
I'm coping very well, thank you for asking.
How much do you love Nautica?
God, you got a great big head.
In some ways, it's a charmed life, 10,000 kilometres away from the brittle world of Hollywood, but with all the rewards of Tinseltown.
Now they're going to be filming this, and it looks like I'm about 4 feet tall. Let's get my real height in here, okay?
Strangely enough, this Kiwi dislocation has actually given our superheroes space to breathe and the opportunity to dream the dreams of surprisingly ordinary mortals.
You want to be someone other than Hercules?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a great,
You want to get a
stepping
haircut?
board. I want to
Cover
get a
your
haircut. It's
chest?
in a ponytail now, but yeah, I want to do something, different.
The only ambition worth having is to become, for a young woman to have, is to become a happy old woman and to be surrounded by children and surrounded by laughter and, yeah, that's the plan, Stan.
That's a very mature and emotionally balanced view.
Well, I've thought about it quite a lot.